And I'm Billy.
And welcome to another edition of WPNews928 News. And up next, we have a Hollywood story on one of our academies.
Here we are with Mr. Katchmar, and we are doing a Hollywood backstory on figuring out what teachers did before they became teachers. So far from what I've heard, Mr. Katchmar, before he became a teacher, he was a professional figure skater. And during this, he had an accident happen, and he performed the Iron Lotus and decapitated his partner, so he stopped. Is that true?
That's true. I was coming out of the triple sow cow maneuver. My partner was to my left, and as I went into the rapid spins, I lost control due to a mini stroke, a TIA. I lost control of my left leg, which started flailing around wildly like a helicopter blade. And it didn't totally decapitate my partner, but it did cut the carotid artery. It was a grisly scene. I got blood all over my brand new sequins top. I was rather upset about it. And the dry cleaners told me there was nothing they could do to save my costume. The cleanup was also marred by the fact that a Zamboni machine doesn't do very well mopping up human blood.
Well, also from what I heard, you went into a deep depression and you became addicted to watching baseball and eating quite a bit of pudding.
Yeah, it was the worst baseball that you could possibly watch. It was single A baseball, the lowest of the low. It's just slightly above T-ball Little League. Even though some people think it's a big deal when a team like that wins a championship, I think it's like getting orange slices after a soccer game. It's not a big deal. But that's what I was addicted to. Yes.
As well as that, I've heard that you were quite obsessive over crocheting and feeding your pet goat.
Yeah, I used to use the hair from my goat to crochet my own clothing. Because I did, when I was in the Depression, of course, I was living under the bridge down by Charlotte Harbor, where they're building a new complex, beach complex, and the goat passed on. The goat ate. Unfortunately, tourists started feeding my peanuts to my goat, and I told them over and over, please do not feed peanuts to my goat. But they didn't listen to me, and peanuts, of course, are lethal to goats. So I lost Harvey, my pet goat.
Now, also from what I heard...
excuse me.
Oh.
Well,
okay. I'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, also, after you lost your pet goat, from what I've heard, you got into bear fighting, and you fought a polar bear and hurt your left pinky toe.
Yeah, I thought bear fighting was going to be the kind of fighting that was going to be... without clothing, but then when I got there was actually a bear, and they said, no, you have to fight this bear. And my name as a bear fighter was I took on a French persona. I used to wear this like a French beret, and my name was Claude Dupas. Think about that one for a while. The bear, Claude Dupas. Come on.
So this is how everything led up to you being a geometry teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, I'm a geometry teacher because I never graduated high school and was the only job I can get. So I went out there and they said, well, could you teach geometry? I said either that or gym. And they said, well, actually, we already have a guy who had less education than you. That's our gym teacher. And so I chose the geometry.
Well, it was great interviewing you.
Thank you.
Mr. Katchmar, thank you for everything.
Thank you very much.
And up next, we asked a few of our teachers how their weekend went, and this is how they responded.
Hello, Mr. Katchmar. What did you do this weekend? That's all we have for today. Thank you, Mr. Katchmar. Hi, Miss Meyer. How was your weekend today?
It was really fabulous.
And we're out of time. And how was your guys' weekend?
Oh, it was nice.
And we're out of time.
Kids.
And we're out of time. I'm going to ask her how her weekend was. How was your weekend?
It was pretty.
And we're out of time. Here with Mrs. Berger. Mrs. Berger, how was your weekend?
I had.
And we're out of time. We're here with Miss Rash. Miss Rash, how was your weekend?
It was.
And we're out of time.
Bernicki, how was your weekend? It was pretty good.
Would you look at that? We're out of time.
What do I do with my hands?
We're here with Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant, how was your weekend?
And we're out of time.
Now we're gonna go to the Sports Minute with Tyler and Brock.
Hi, and welcome to Sports Minute with Tyler and Brock. Today we're going to be talking about our top teams to be looking for this Sunday. Brock, who do you got?
Indeed. I got the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Patriots.
That's a terrible prediction. Like, why would you even pick that game? You already know who's going to win.
My hatred for the Patriots is so far out there that I got Jacksonville.
That's deep. Okay, well, I got Oakland over Cleveland. What do you think about that?
I don't like that game at all.
Why not?
Johnny Manziel's trash. Derek Carr's trash.
He had a good game against Baltimore.
And Baltimore's trash too.
This college game to be looking for this Saturday is Massachusetts against Notre Dame. Who do you got?
Massachusetts all the way. I got the underdog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to agree with you. I mean, they are 0-2. They're not ranked, but
But this is their pull-through game.
yeah. And Notre Dame, they have nobody left. Everybody's either injured or, you know what I mean? And I think Massachusetts is going to show them what for this week.
Woo! Wait, what's Massachusetts? The mascot?
I think
The
it's
Minutemen.
Yeah.
The Minutemen.
Yeah, Minutemen. It's the Patriots. Patriots.
For real?
No. Okay. All right, and that's all for this week's Sports Minute.
Minutemen?
Notre Dame fans be like,
And last but not least, weather with James and Len.
Welcome to this week's forecast. I'm James.
And I'm Lennon.
It's gonna rain on Friday. Scattered thunderstorms.
It's gonna rain!
Why you yelling?
Because I can.
You don't gotta yell.
That yellow I won't. You ain't my daddy. It's gonna rain!
Saturday we got scattered thunderstorms.
Tornado too.
Tornado.
What? Y'all got what?
And on Sunday it's gonna rain too. It's gonna have scattered thunderstorms. That's it for this week's forecast. I'm James.
And I'm Lennon.
Deuces.
And that concludes this week's edition of Wolfpack News.
It's gonna rain!